Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Absolutely, I do. Well, today is Monday, the 24th of June, 2024, and we are starting Mini Mondays. And this is the design I have picked out. It is a Stitching with the Housewives. Sorry, with the light. And I am going to start this. And I am starting this on this piece of linen. I don't know what it is, Jobelin or I don't know, whatever it is. And Monaco maybe, I'm not sure. So I'm going to start this and I'm going to see where I can go with this. And so this is from Stitching with the Housewives. I got this last year, I think, sometime. And I liked this and I thought, yep. Now I'm going to be doing my own colors because I don't like these pale colors that are here. So the first colors I'm going to be using are this orange and this brown. Okay, so I'm going to, take off here and see what I can do, if I can stitch it on this. And this is just threads that I had bought, I don't know, 5-6 years ago that were supposed to have numbers on them, but they don't have numbers on them. So I just use them for projects. I just pick out something that I like and I go for it. Yeah. So I will be stitching this 2 over 2. So you really get to see what it's like to stitch on even weave linen, you know, whatever kind of linen it is. And that, so, yeah. So, my live went really well yesterday. I was so tickled pink. Yes, it was so lively. And I was glad that was the case because I was extremely tired yesterday. I wasn't cranky, surprisingly, but I was very tired and I was having trouble getting thoughts together sometimes and remembering things. And I'm not going to do a center start. Okay. Now, if you're ever going to do a center start, what that means is you find the center of your design. Okay. So whatever it is, that's the center. And you know where the arrows are at the top and on the side? That is your midway points. So you come right down to where they intersect, and that's your center. I don't have to do it with this because I've got lots of fabric, and I make a boo-boo like here. Okay, I'm making sure I come down far enough and over far enough that I've got a good margin. So, alrighty, let's get this show on the road. But yes, the live was very lively. It was jumping and hopping and lots of good questions. And we had someone new come in. And that was Corinna. She's from Denmark. Just lovely. And, oh, I should say, I'm hoping that everything's going to be okay here, that Lilybell doesn't have to, she's up and moving around, but that means she might want her breakfast, because she really didn't eat. So, yeah, it was very lovely to have you join us. Okay, so it's very easy. Very, very easy to do. Well, it's not that easy for me right at this very moment, because I have to do this. Not only is it kind of sideways because I have to look past my iPhone, but it's also that I can't use my magnifying lamp. So, but it is easy peasy. Oh, it's so nice. You know what? For years, I had given up working on linens and even counted. I gave up working on counted. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure here I've got this all. So, I slept really, really well last night. I ended up taking 2 of my ashwagandha. I thought, I am not going to have it here that I can't sleep. I still don't know why I was in panic mode all night the other night. I don't know why. I just don't know why. It's just, yeah. But thankfully, I was able to sleep well last night. Which was good. That's Lilybell getting a drink of water. Poor baby girl. So yesterday I found a wood tick on her. I don't know if she's got another one there. I'm just looking at her. She might have another one on her leg. I was scratching at my back this morning, and I thought, oh, you know, like I thought it was just an itch. So I kind of scratched it, and I thought, what's this? This feels new. So I went and I was kind of scratching at it. And sure enough, it was a little wood tick. Thankfully, it hadn't dug into too much. So it was not too bad. So if you're wondering what Mini Monday is that you can work on anything that is mini in size. Okay? Something that is not very big. And this is so that you can feel a sense of accomplishment for getting a project finished. That it won't take, you know, several months or years even. But that you work on one of these here just to kind of break that monotony. And it just does not take very much to work on these. And you can probably knock one of these out, a smaller one, in 2 Mondays. If you start on it and you want to keep working on it and pick up another one for the following Monday, it's fine. You do what you want. If you have a large piece and it has motifs on it, and you can break it down and just do a certain area and say, this is what I will work on. That's it. So, but what I really mean by minis is to do these mini ones. Whatever one you can find through a magazine, you can find through, just wherever. I gotta make sure I'm doing this. Nope, see, I did that wrong. Can you see how that looks different? See, it's up 1, 2, 3. And that is just because I can't see it too clearly without my magnifying lamp. And these magnifying lamps you can get on Amazon. They are not expensive. And so, yeah. So, yeah. So this morning I started making bread. So, yep. So I will have fresh bread. I'll have, I don't know if I'll have a sandwich or what I will have for lunch. Not sure. Or maybe I'll just have veggies or something. I'd like to see about going for a bike ride today. And that, hopefully. Yeah. I can't see that this one here is going to take me long to do. See, I like this color better. The one they had for this, I think, was 402. And which is more of a dull orange. And I wanted something a little bit more vibrant. Got to make sure I got this right. Because believe me, when you're seeing it like this, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. So, but yeah. So, it looks like I'm going to Winnipeg on Wednesday. So that's good. We're going to go to Michael's. We're going to go to Dollarama. We're going to go to probably Walmart. We're going to skip Costco this time. I haven't been to Walmart in a long time. So, I thought, well, that's okay. And I like that, how that's looking. Yeah. See, that's more orangey for me. That's what I consider like pumpkin colors. I don't like things that are too pale. So, as you can see, after a while, see, look. See how these are, you see them now? And that's what I meant was, but as you do this more, you will see it there. And it's easier than you think. You know, don't make it more complicated than it is. Okay. So yeah, so my dishes are almost done. I did them first thing this morning. I was waiting for my toast, so I thought, well, I'm just going to wash the dishes, so I did that. So yeah. Nope, went wrong again. Like you can see it. It doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. Like these X's here are too long. So this one is right. You see here where I had gone and I came up here one over too far. So you can pick anything out. There are loads and loads and loads of freebies. Just go and find a designer and go to their website, and invariably they do have freebies. Okay, so there's no real excuse why not. And the beauty of these is that you don't need a lot of thread. And also you can use, if you've got a rat's nest, like I have a rat's nest. I've got probably a lot of rat's nests full of threads and that. And if you don't need a lot of color, just grab it. You don't have to follow the directions and use what they say exactly. You can just look at it and say, no, I don't like this color, so I'm going to change it out. You know, and for these small ones, it's not going to matter. But it just becomes uniquely yours. So, yeah. So, it's a little bit on the breezy side out there, but as long as it stays warm, I'll be happy. I will be happy. And you know what? It's never too early to work on fall, Halloween, Christmas ones, Thanksgiving ones, ones like that. Because it's going to be here before you know it. So, But yesterday I worked on my nutcrackers. And I can tell you I'm fading fast with it. I was so gung-ho at the beginning and everything else, and I'm just kind of tanking. So, and if you didn't see yesterday, I am wanting to start as my whip for July is Angel of Christmas. I still have to get all the stuff together and see if it's feasible. I do believe now I have the fabric is, I got a large enough fabric. I have to see if I'm going to dye it or not. And I would like to see about doing that. And because I don't like I don't think I'll do it on white. So I'm not sure yet. So that pump and Kins. So Miss Twinkle Toes is down here. She's sleeping. And yeah, I don't know how I got that wood tick on my back. But it was probably somebody dragged it in. Or I was walking through grass and it climbed up. And of course they're small. You don't see them right away, right? And this one had already been starting to suck blood. And on my back. And the one on Lilybell there yesterday. Grabbed her right on her bottom eyelid. Oh my dear. That was just... And the thing about wood ticks is that they anesthetize, so you don't even sense they're there. They inject an anesthetic, so you don't even feel it. And they're only really found by accident. They're nasty beasties, though. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've done enough with that one. Oh, this won't take me long. I have so many of these ones here from Stitching with the Housewives. And, oh, Shannon Christine has a lot. Erin Elizabeth has some. Crochet a Go-Go. Or Crochet a Go-Go has some. And, I mean, you just go and you look. You can find them. Owl Forest Embroidery. That kind of thing. So, yeah. I know there's a lot on Pinterest. If you look around, there's a lot of ones that are not free, really. but there are a lot of free ones on there. So you can even put in the search engine that you're looking for free cross stitch, and a list will come up for you. So so I hope that you will join me here for mini Mondays. So I'm going to spend another half an hour working on this to put in my hour. And I will see if I will pick it up during the week. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. But otherwise, not much else. I'm probably just going to put some music on or something, and then after lunch go for a bike ride. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do for Wednesday. If I'm going to do a video on Tuesday evening and just post it Wednesday morning, because we're leaving around 9 o'clock. Or is it that I can do one and then post it from there? I'll see. I will see. It's whatever I can, whatever I feel like I'm going to be able to. So oops. See, I did that wrong. Can you see that? Can you see that? See, it's right there in the middle. And so it's, if you watch it and all that, you can pick it out really, quite easily, especially once you get started. And it's, if you go into it looking at it, oh, it's going to be too hard. I don't think I can do it. No, this is going to be too confusing. Well, then it is, because you've already got the mindset. But if you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to try this. It's going to take some practice, but I will work at it. I will give it a go and see how well I can do. And that's the joy about doing these small ones. If you're working on this on a linen, or this is your first time doing a counted, if you make a boo-boo on it, it's no big deal. It is no big deal. It's, if it's something that can't be fixed, then just, like say if I made a really bad boo-boo here, okay, well, then I can just go over here and start it again. And what you can do is, if you're just teaching yourself counted, is just pick words like this, okay? Pumpkins. And just work on that. Follow the pattern. pick an easy one. Okay, this one is not hard. As you can see, it is not difficult. Okay, you just make sure that you count. And if you have it on a tablet or an iPad or whatever it is, and if you've got Pattern Keeper or you've got Good Notes like what I've got, and I happen to like Good Notes 5. I really do. I wish they would have it that it would count, you know, like when you mark it off that you've done how many stitches, but it doesn't do that. At least not yet. So, but I do like this program. And you just make sure you can enlarge it, and just make sure that you can mark it off as you go. And then if you do make a boo-boo, you can start your start all over again, because you can erase any marks that you make on there. You can erase it and just start over again, and just keep working on that. But this is a great way to learn how to stitch on even weave. And as you can see, it's not that difficult. And once you get into it, it is easy. Like, I haven't stitched on even weave really for a very long time. So, for a very, very long time. So, but as you can see here, I'm almost done the word pumpkins. Oh. But when you count on a linen or an even weave, you have to make sure that you count over 2. Okay, so this one equals 1. So when you go, if you have to miss, then you've got to make sure you count over by 2. Okay, and it will click in. I can guarantee you. And it's just like learning how to stitch, period. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you like this more in-depth tutorial, really. But it is part of my stitching, my mini Mondays. And this is something that everybody can join in. Because, you know, say you're working on a bigger project, even if it's a bigger printed project, and you want to try, you know, some counted, pick something that is easy, very easy, you know, and just practice. You don't even have to finish it, just practice, you know. So had to make sure that I was right. There. So now I've got one and 2. Oops, wait a minute. You see there how I did wrong? You see how I went wrong? It just doesn't look right. So, and I would suggest if you're going to do it on an even weave. Okay. Plenty of time to learn how to do it on a uneven weave if that's what you choose to do, which is a lot harder to do, believe me. But you do get the hang of everything, right? So there we go. Look at that. See? I got the word pumpkins done. That didn't take very long. That was just a half an hour. So it does not take long. So very pleased with this. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell. And Jonah, I think he's somewhere outside. He did come in, though, to get something to eat, and then I think he slipped out again. So I hope that you will join me again tomorrow for another stitching session. Will it be another lesson? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So please remember that there's the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. All you need to do is give me the name of one of my 2 living sidekicks. And I name them every single video. So there should be no reason why you don't get their names. So thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moment. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic day. And we will see you here tomorrow. God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody.